So the secret to making more money, that's what we're talking about today. I'm Ann Morrison with Ascension Studios, and welcome to Morning Meditation. So, you want to make more money. This is, in woo-woo speak, abundance. You want to create a larger abundance in your life so you can go out and do things, and so you can buy more things, and so you can do more playing is the ultimate goal, right? Yeah, you have better things. Um, some people want to have money for security in case. Bad. You don't have, you put money aside, you be smart, of course, right? But you don't want a higher abundance to handle an emergency. You plan for, you prepare, you save for an emergency. But when you are actually working on abundance, you don't want to be working on it based upon something with negative connotations. I'm going to get sick. That's what that says. Also, it's so easy with the way that most of us have been brought up to not recognize all of the different ways that it's so we kill our own abundant pathways. We think about abundance going out into the universe as these big swirls. And these swirls of energy interact with other swirls of energy. And they keep flowing from us into the universe. So when the universe finds a place that works for everybody, it takes them and it sends them back our way, which provides opportunities that we must rise to the occasion to meet. So, anything that you do in the course of having sent the right thing out into the universe, like, well, it didn't work, that is going to kill your manifestation, is going to kill the potential abundance. So, positives and negatives of putting forward and receiving a good amount of abundance. We have just been through this with our janitorial service. There were 3 clients, and in a small company like ours, that seems like a lot. But 3 clients that had to make way for the larger clients that we had and our workforce to do, and the larger ones that are coming up. And we had to identify our perfect client to make sure that we were following the same path that we set out with our abundance thinking as the goals and the perfect client for our company. And it's an emotional roller coaster to have to do that kind of thing. You spend time getting clients, you spend time appeasing clients, you spend time helping and educating clients. And most of them come to you and say, hey, I have this issue, can we get it fixed? But some of them will come to you and say, everything's wrong, you haven't done anything, blah, 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 blah. And they killed their abundance, and then they set themselves up as the whiner. Now, for the whiner to be kept, the whiner has to make good money, because what they're going to do is they're going to take the upper echelon of your time and time from your highest ranking officers to continue to do work that will never be okay. That's an awful lot of work for never be okay. And removing yourself from those situations opens up new situations. So, positive going forward things that you do to create an abundance pathway that can come back to you and will come back to you if you don't kill it. Number one, state it as if it already happened, without encumbrance and without problems. There's always going to be challenges in anything that you do or anything that you set up. But they don't have to be problems. And as soon as you change them from challenges to problems, what you've done is actually change the mindset and the forward motion of your abundant manifestation. Number two, see it when you state it. Visualize it. Walk yourself through it and see every aspect of what's happening, all the way down to, is there sunlight coming through the window? Get the minutia of the details and sit with it. You're going to come back to this over and over, and you're going to be able to expand upon it. But at this point, you still want as much detail as humanly possible. So detail that puppy up. Not how you're going to get there, the end result only. And walk through the end result in your mind as a visualization. Number three, feel it. And it seems so easy to say feel it, and it's not, especially if you're not used to visualizing and manifesting. It can take some time, and you need to have some patience with yourself. If you say you walk into an office where you are getting this really nice financial compensation for what you give, how does it feel? You got up in the morning, you got your coffee, you went to work, you're feeling good about your life, your family is settled, and things are handleable. And then you walk into the office where you're appreciated and they know the value of you. You got a couple people you like talking to. It's a pretty good scenario. How does that make you feel? And you put that feeling into the manifestation. I walk around a retreat all the time, and I feel sunlight, and I feel air on my skin, and I feel leaves in trees, and the shadow that they create as shade, changing the temperature as I'm walking along. But mostly what I'm feeling when I'm doing that is peace. I'm feeling calm. I'm feeling that everything is centering around helping people. People feel good about themselves. It's not a dire situation. Things aren't crazy. People aren't going nuts. It's peaceful. And what are we going to do? We're going to deal with a couple of challenges today, but mostly what we're going to do is we're going to help people. And we're going to see them little light bulbs turn on. And we're going to be able to view what they expressed, and we're going to see them after a massage, sitting having an all organic cocktail by the pool and being in the moment, and also feeling the atmosphere of, oh, it's okay to let my hair down. It's okay to drop the baggage. It's okay to just take a moment or two and be. And being me is a good thing to be. And so that is the emotion in it. And when you have fully put that visualization together, the emotion comes from feeling yourself in the atmosphere. What am I doing with my time? How is my moments going in the final result? And who am I talking to? How am I getting to work? I see myself getting to work. on a golf cart that is very, um, that is set up to be wonderful for the environment. Something electric, something, and I'm not sure that that's totally sustainable yet. Pieces still coming together. But I see myself at this point getting to work on a golf cart on a nice day and having all these wonderful people that work with me to the same goal. And I can feel all of that when you put all those details in it. All right, the three things that kill a manifestation. And these are mostly about how we speak in the world, all through chakra stuff. Number one, say it didn't work before you actually get a clue what you're supposed to do next. Because that's how the universe answers you. It gives you the opportunity to do something about it. So don't speak it dead. Number two, certain things that you do in your life take away your own power. Things like blaming other people, constantly pointing out the negatives, gossiping, instead of talking about the dream and talking about the bits and pieces that put it together and finding like-minded people to talk about things other in the world. Eleanor Roosevelt had a quote, small people talk about people, and normal people talk about what's going on in the world. And great people talk about ideas. If you could stop blaming and stop nitpicking and stop sniping, then you have a much better chance of keeping the power that it takes to back up a manifestation of abundance. And the third one is don't beat it to death. You say it, you have to believe it. You can walk through it all you want. You can feel it all you want. You can take the visual, but you sit there begging for it. You're basically telling the universe, I didn't believe it the first time. And the universe says, okay. Because that's what the universe does. It says, okay. And it does what you put out. If you put out that somebody else is in charge of me, okay. If you put out that it's just impossible because of my upbringing, okay. When you see the chance, be bold, jump, take it, recognize it. Yeah, it might be rough, might be a little painful, might open up some stuff we don't want to open up. Do it anyway. Take the clues the universe has put in front of you that could lead you to your goal. And they're not terribly uncomfortable. They're not. They're not absolute impossibilities. They're not. They're small steps. Small, doable. It's only out of my comfort zone because I haven't done it before kind of steps. The universe isn't going to come back to you with the lottery winnings tomorrow and say, okay, now start your company. How many of us with the lottery winnings would just start going out and spending money? That is not the abundance that we're asking for. And be careful what you do ask for. I know myself. I like working. I do. I love working with people. I like being around people. I like painting. I like all the things that I do. Even the CEO of the janitor service. I like doing it. And So when a task comes up, it's not the best task. To be able to continue to give in the way that I am suited towards, I have to do the worst task because it comes with the best task. And the truth is, I might be best suited to the worst task. I did have somebody tell me once that it was the best firing they ever got. But there is, tact and class that comes along with having to do the difficult things in a company. And okay, that's why I'm here. And no way would I stick my nose into operations all the damn time, because that's Bill. He's awesome at that. Absolutely fabulous. I develop people. He develops workflow, and oh, he's so good at it. Anyway, that is that company. This is this company. When you are, I'm basically just telling you that so you know that I'm not just speaking out my tail. Here I am, a wellness coach who is talking to you while not always looking well herself. I've been through a rough couple of years, it's true. And the morning meditations are just as much for me as they are to share. So there's 3 things to create your abundance manifestation, and 3 things to avoid that will kill your abundance manifestation. So let's pop into the actual meditation now. And we're going to leave a lot of open doors, which may seem like no direction, but fill in yourself. Your goal is not my goal. Perfect. Exactly the way it's supposed to be. We're going to embrace it, and we're going to go forward into the manifestation. And we're doing it with our throat chakra. This uses 3 or 4 different chakras. This is our engaging with everything. We're going to start off in the throat chakra. This is one of the most effective ways that we get it out there. And if we can't say it out loud, do we even deserve it? Come on, say it. Nobody's going to come in and poo-poo the whole darn thing. You're by yourself doing your meditation. Say it out loud. Be bold. Start off in throat. This is a beautiful turquoise color. You can feel the density around by simply what you have started to imagine as your new life. And we're going to take it up to our third eye, where we think out of the box. Also important, connecting with the energy that we are sending our manifestation for abundance out to. Let's get nice and connected. Feel it. Okay, let's bring it down. Self-care. Manifesting abundance is self-care. Putting your heart into it. Of course you put your heart into it. Doesn't everybody? This is your life. You should love what you do. You should love being good at it. And down to the ground. Ooh, I'm getting some resistance there too. Connect to the solidity of the world. Be part of the conversation of all that we see and feel and experience as solid in our reality. All right. Keep your spine straight. Top to tail, we need really good flow. all the way down with our spinal fluid, mind palace, calm the tornado. We don't need to be thinking of any of the reasons why it's not going to work. They're not valid. They are not true. The future is ours. We don't have problems, we have challenges. Doors. And in each of these doors, we can change the thought synapse path that we take to be able to go on another one. Where do you want your thinking to take an alternate path? I'm going to put a little post-it note on those doors. And as we come back for more meditations, we're going to hit the doors with post-it notes. We've already hit a few doors already. And windows of opportunity. These windows should always remain ajar. There are some times that life feels a little bit overwhelming, and just ajar is fine. Give me a moment to breathe. But today, we're going to open all of them all the way. Feel a breeze coming in through those windows. These are the windows of opportunity. These are the clues that you're going to get. These are the ways the universe answers your abundance manifestation. The open windows of opportunity. Steps you take one at a time. One at a time. Make sure our drains down on the bottom are nice and clear. As you do more walking through your end result, stuff just gets pushed out. Your life should envelop you. And once you are enveloped in giving to the universe, balancing yourself, creating health and harmony, taking some breaks, having some fun, then things start to just move quicker. The more of the calls that you answer, the more you go. People overestimate what they can do in a year, and they underestimate what they can do in 5. It's a hike. Now we're going to allow a movie screen to be put on top of all that, all the way around us. Now we're going to use our third eye to project onto the movie screen, walking through our end result. You just come from a meeting with your accountant. How much money did you make this year? You want to stop and get yourself a coffee? You stop and get yourself a coffee. What is your mode of transportation? Maybe it's a bicycle because you're so healthy right now from all of the balance that you have put into your health journey as well. Where are you going? What is it that you're going to do to be part of helping all of us in this world? What are the tasks that you employ? What is the news that you're going to get? What are the people that you're working around like? What are you like around those people? Did you make that difference that you were planning on making? Of course you did. Now, with the day done, what do you do after work? Meet some people? Enjoy time with your family? What are you having for dinner? What is the activity after dinner? Stuck in phone, scrolling? Or are you engaging in a family game? Are you talking to friends? Are you engaging in a hobby? Are you balancing yourself with a walk to see the sunset? And as the sun goes down, where do you lay your head? And how does it in every way reflect you as the success that you are? Is your pillow soft? Is it hard? Mine's hard. I like a hard pillow. Be there at the end of the day, in bed, taking stock. Number one, I'm so lucky I get to do for a living what I do. Wow, isn't that cool? Number two, I don't know of anybody who has more amazing people in their life than I do. Wow, that's so cool. Number three, I am so happy that I can move and breathe and feel, and my health is in the best shape it's ever been in. And continue on from there. 4, 5, 6, 7. And you go ahead and make it till 10. Watch a screen of your life. You in it. This is your game of virtual reality. You in charge. You are in charge. And feel comfortable. And feel the self-satisfaction. And feel the beauty. And you take a moment and you thank yourself for being bold, and taking that step when it was presented. Back up into throat chakra. reconnect, open up to the download of the next step. All those wonderful open windows. I accept. Thank you. Harmonizing vibrations, harmonizing colors, full feeling of self-satisfaction, balance and sovereignty, connection to the earth and all the solid. And remember, eyes open, you are worthy, you are deserving, you have everything you need to take your next step forward. Happy abundance. Namaste.